So, where do we begin? We begin with what we all learned in high school economics. That is, money is a store of value. And if money is a store of value, this so-called monetary system must be a value system. And at the heart of the time trading value system is the principle of equity of work. Think of 5 denominations of any set of bills, 20, 50, 100, 500, and 1,000. And let's assign the 20 to represent labor that involves working with things, such as cooking or cleaning the house or fixing things. The 50 bill for labor that involves working with other people, such as office work, marketing, administration. The 100 pesos for labor that involves presence, warm bodies, as some would say, such as voting, attending meetings, ushering. The 500 for labor that involves learning, like tutorials, reviews, skills training. And finally, the 1,000 for labor that involves nurture, like childcare, looking after the sick, or counseling. And here's the deal. Disregard the numerical values of the bills and make them all equal. 1 bill equals 1 bill. In other words, we treat all kinds of labor equally, whether it's T for things, O for others, V for voice, L for learn, or N for nurse. All have equal worth. And if all have equal worth, it should be a character building exercise to be buying and selling in all 5 denominations of labor more evenly, as opposed to assigning a higher price to some tasks and lesser value to others, like what we do all the time. Housework, for instance, is very useful and beneficial to everybody. Yet, we don't generally treat house help as regular employees, do we? If we seriously want to change the world, there ought to be a better way, where everyone's contribution is regarded with equal importance. We don't merely trade time, we mutually value one another. As sweet as that sounds, however, it presents a practical problem that brings us right back to why the people came up with the idea of banks in the first place. And that is, who keeps track of all these transactions? We actually have several options. We can print our own money, but that would require a printer, a paper, expensive ink, and a board of governors who make sure our currency is not easily faked, for one thing. We can also keep a master ledger, a shared Excel file, but that again would require moderators 24/7. On the other hand, we can resort to cryptocurrencies, which, by the way, is proof that it's possible to arrive at a broad consensus without a rigid central authority, thanks to science and technology. But not too many of us can relate to that, thanks to our excellent education. Perhaps the answer lies somewhere in between, like a technology that people are already familiar with. Some platform that allows participants to transact with one another with reasonable confidence. A platform that can do at least 10 things. 1, enable us to easily make payments and receive payments between and among ourselves. 2, keep an accurate daily real-time tally of our income and expenses and account balances. 3, show us how well or how badly we are balancing our labor value system, both as individuals and as communities, to encourage us to do better. 4, inform everybody in real time exactly how much money is currently in circulation. 5, maintain a self-updating classified ads or buy and sell information center where we can do our shopping and conveniently post our needs as well as the services that we offer. 6, allow participants to communicate with each other. So check out important details. 7, enable members to connect with members of other guilds. 8, enable communities to suspend or remove members according to their own local rules. 9, do all of the 8 above, paperless. And 10, do all of the 9 above, red tape free. Can all that be done with existing technologies that people are more or less familiar with? I leave that up to you for you to decide when you get to use the platform. Now that can happen 2 ways. Either you join an existing guild or you and a few of your friends organize your own. And so, in so many words, we build a community of communities of people who think for themselves and rely upon themselves to fend for themselves and look after themselves because they simply owe it to themselves.